Speech punctuation can feel very busy. Speech marks, capital letters, commas, full stops, and the tricky bit of knowing where everything goes. I'm Marie from This Child Can, and I'm going to show you how to explain speech punctuation the easy way using the SCAPS checklist. Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to look at direct speech and how a useful acronym called SCAPS can help children follow a particular order. We'll look at what each letter means, and then we will practice building a sentence step by step. SCAPS gives the correct order, but you should always start with the actual words that come out of the character's mouth. Now, children are quite used to drawing a picture with a speech bubble to show what the character is actually saying. So this is where you need to start. Take time to discuss the words within the speech bubble. That's really important. And once children are able and confident to explain that, then you can move on to SCAPS and explain what the letters really mean. SCAPS gives children a simple order to follow when they are punctuating direct speech. It reminds them that it is not random. Each mark has a job to do, and the order is very important. So SCAPS stands for S, speech marks, C, capital letter, A, actually said, so the words that are actually spoken by the person, P, punctuation, and S is speech marks again. Let's construct a simple sentence now using SCAPS. We start with S, the speech marks. This is because the speech is beginning. Next is C, the capital letter. The sentence has just started, so it must have a capital letter. Following this is the part that's actually said by the character. Now, if the child gets confused by this, refer back to your picture with the speech bubble to look at the exact words that were spoken. After this comes P, punctuation. And in this case, we need a question mark because this is a question being asked. And the punctuation always has to relate to the sentence that's being spoken. And finally, we have S for speech marks again. The acronym SCAPS starts and ends with the letter S for speech marks to show that everything within the speech marks is what has been said by the character. Let's just look at that again quickly. Speech marks, capital letter, actually said, punctuation, speech marks. So we open the speech, we use a capital letter, we build the sentence, we end the sentence with a punctuation mark, and then we close the speech with the speech marks. Now we just have to add who is speaking. So our sentence now reads, "Where is my hat?" asked the girl. Asked the girl shows us who is speaking, and it doesn't go inside the speech marks because they are not the words the girl actually says. She only says, "Where is my hat?" Using SCAPS really helps children punctuate direct speech correctly, but quite often mistakes still do happen. So let's have a quick look at some of those now. So here we have the sentence correctly written. And our first example of a mistake shows that there is a capital letter missing at the start. So you'd need to refer your child back to the C stage of SCAPS to remind them about the capital letter. The second example shows the question mark or the punctuation outside of the speech marks. And here you need to refer your child back to the P stage because the punctuation belongs to the sentence that's being said. So it has to go inside the speech marks. And finally, the last example shows the speech marks at the very end of the sentence. Now this would imply that the girl is actually saying, "Where is my hat?" asked the girl. But clearly that's not the case. So here you would go back to the A stage, what's actually said, to show your child that it's only the words that are spoken by the character that go inside the speech marks. When you're checking for understanding, you could ask your child, "Can you explain what each of the different stages of SCAPS means and point to it in the sentence?" Can your child also explain why "asked the girl" is not inside the speech marks? And don't forget, if your child's needing a bit of extra support, you could always colour code the sentences. Have the part of the speech in one colour and the part outside the speech in a different colour. So the key message is this. SCAPS is a great acronym to follow when children are trying to write direct speech because it shows them the order in which they have to do things. And the most important part of it is the A, the actually said. And again, refer back to the child with the speech bubble to look again at what exactly has been said if your child's getting confused. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped. And if it did, please like it and subscribe to This Child Can for more calm, practical tips to help support children in their learning. And do tell me, what's the punctuation rule that makes you have to stop and think most often?